All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin this lesson, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
To Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh
Ba'ashem, Yahweh
Shai,
Shai.
Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Have honors go out to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Shalom, wa barakim to you, brothers and sisters out there. Right, as you can see from the title, it says this truth or this word has reached the four corners, basically meaning it has gone out throughout all the earth, and which is why the end time prophecies are beginning to come to pass because the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai have gone forth. So, like Yahweh Shai said, I believe in John 15, there's no cloak for their sin. Israel can't say that, well, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. You heard it. Either you heard it on the internet or you heard it on a street corner, but you saw the men of the Lord out there, and you just maybe another day or maybe never. The Lord saw that. So now you're going to be held accountable for those things, right? Because like the brother's about to get, in this Amos, there's only so much time left, right? We're still in the cool of the day. We're still in the time of mercy, but that mercy is closing very fast. So you need to get it while you can, because once the shop gets closed, there's nothing else getting sold. It's over with for the majority. You can go ahead if you got that.
All right, this is Amos 8 and 11. It says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
All right, so
So
you're not
that's,
going to be able to. Oh, Salaki.
no, you good. You got it. You got it.
You're not going to be able to access this word no more. You're going to go on YouTube, keep swiping down, ain't nothing popping up. You're not going to see nothing, no breakdowns, no ways to conduct yourself. You're not going to see any of that because our biggest rival, Esau Edom, he's going to take us off the streets and off of the internet by ways of martial law, and he's already been striking brothers' pages for years. How much longer do you think he's going to continue to put up with him being exposed on a day-to-day basis? Eventually, he's going to get tired of it. He's just going to cut us all together. And when they got martial law in the troops, you're not going to see us out there reading Psalms, the 18th chapter. We're going to be hiding our damn selves, hiding from the judgment of the Lord. We're going to be in sanctuary. You see? Which sanctuary isn't a specific hideout that all of us brothers got. Sanctuary is in this truth. Psalms 91, that secret place. All right, which if you didn't acquire the words, if you didn't obtain and retain those words, then you're going to be left out there and you're going to get caught up by every plague.
I got this verse 12. It says, And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So that's explaining, what you were just saying. You're gonna be on YouTube scrolling. You might even pull up at the campsite, and Jake ain't there. Jake ain't there no more. Because the time is over with. Now it's time to be hid. You know, and to be hid from the judgment. We're gonna be in the secret place like how the brother was going into. And at that time, that's at Isaiah 33 and 6, that many of you despise. Many Israelites had despised before the evil days came. So Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. So that's why y'all seeking, that's why y'all gonna be seeking the videos, us being on the highways and byways, because at that time you're gonna be looking for stability. You're gonna be looking for that wisdom, knowledge, understanding. But it's gonna be too late, you know, because you did that Proverbs 1. You despise this truth. So Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, and y'all didn't fear the Lord ultimately. You know, you got something up.
Yeah. Isaiah 55 and 6 to 7. It says, Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, which that right there in itself shows this only for the Israelites. No other nation can return or come back to the Lord because they were never there to begin with. It says, and he will have mercy upon him and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. It's talking about how the Lord is going to essentially give you a plea deal where you serve him, you do, whatever it is he requires of you, because everybody's lot is different. And he's willing to wipe your slate clean. He's willing to forgive your sins. Psalms 32 and 1 to 2. All right, but in the sixth verse it said, while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. And that's letting us know that there's going to come a time where, yeah, the Lord's technically still going to be there because he's the one bringing forth the judgment, but he's not going to be there in a sense of listening to what you got to say. All right, it's just going to be straight action because the time of speaking is now, but pretty soon the Lord is going to have our tongues cleave to the roof of our mouth because all the people that were meant to receive the word are going to have received it by that point in time, and everybody else is just going to be out there for the death angels to reap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then I got this Hosea 5 and 15 real quick. It says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense, which only the elect is doing that, and seek my face in their affliction. They will seek me early. So we seek Yahweh Shai now, to acknowledge our offense, white clean. That's what we're hoping for, is that we have a clean slate. We can be redeemed, because we acknowledge and know what we've been doing. We've been breaking all statutes, commandments, going against Yahweh Shai Shai. And let me get this real quick. All right, so this is 1 Samuel 15 and 22. It says, and Samuel said that the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than a ram. So it's better for you to take heed. It's better to obey rather than to give sacrifice. And this place is going to be a great sacrifice unto Yahweh Shai. You Israelites going to get caught up in that. But the point is that it's better to obey. So the ones is in Hosea 5 and 15, like the brother had brought in Isaiah, would they rather obey? The elect, the 1/3, rather obey Yahweh Shai. And you niggas, y'all going to be the sacrifice. Then I want to get this too. And this is also for Israelites that are in the truth, or they claim that they're in the truth, or they know about the truth. Ezekiel 33 and 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee behind the wall. So these are the ones that they know that they're Israelites and have heard the gospel, but they still won't do the words of the Lord. They still won't turn back. But you fucking pretended. It says, and our people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speaking one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord, which is by the mouth of his prophets. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love. Shalom, brothers, keep teaching, blah, blah, blah. That's great. When the fuck you gonna go out there and put your body on the line? When you gonna be a soldier for the Lord? You know, everyone has a purpose in the truth. Whether you need to, drop water off at the camp, hold signs, whatever, make garments. Everyone has a purpose when it comes to the ministry. All right. It says, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And that's the majority of our people. Outside of the elect, the 1/3, that they're gonna do the words of the Lord, or listen and hearken to the best of their ability, follow law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. It says, and when this cometh to pass, the Lord will come Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. And many of y'all gonna find out the hard way that the actual prophet of Yahweh Shemel Shai was in front of you. You got some up?
Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 6. It says, "An end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come." Which is why, matter of fact, I'll grab this. Revelation 7 and 1 to 3, because this is why it's coming. It says, "And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind," which just goes with the destroying wind, which I think is in Jeremiah or Isaiah. I think it's in Jeremiah. But it talks about the destroying wind, which is that nuclear destruction, because this ultimately represents the nuclear destruction, or just destruction in general. It says that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads." And this is talking about, referring to Ezekiel 9 and 4, which deals with the mark of exemption, or Thawa, which is his truth, his knowledge. Right? So the end is coming because the elect are being sealed. Right? They're in the process of being sealed. They are almost completed. All right. Or like Apostle R says, the elect are sealed. So that's how we know. That's one of the things that show us that we are at the end. So a lot of times, we're just prophesying to the wind because there's nobody listening. You have believers here and there, but most of the people that are meant to wake up, they have this word. So now destruction is going to start coming out, and it's going to start with, those of you that know about the nation of Israel that claim to be righteous, and we can't wait because, like the scriptures say, whose mouths must be stopped, and we're waiting for your mouth to be stopped because we're tired of all this bugged out shit. $25 prayer request. That's not in the scriptures, nigga. You need to be destroyed for that type of shit. The Lord told you, freely you have received, freely give. Now, of course, you don't just pray for any and everybody, but if it's somebody sincere in your congregation, why the fuck should they have to pay you money to pray for them? You should already be doing that. You should be praying for all the Akim, Wath out there, especially the brothers putting their fucking body on the line. But that was all I had.
All right, this is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at 14. It says in this gospel, I'm gonna start at 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So you gotta endure to the end. Don't take the MOTV. Don't fear Esau, Edom, the other nations. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and trust in him. He's gonna guide you the rest of the way. He's gonna lead you out of temptation. He shall keep you away. What it say? He shall keep you, roughly paraphrasing, safe or away from the hour of temptation that shall come. Which is the MOTB. So it says, verse 14, the main point: in this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, which we're at the end, and will also consist of being at the end. Let me get this real quick, because a particular people is ruling. So, damn, come on now. All right, this is Second Ezra 6, and I'm gonna start at 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the part and asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, in the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. So us teaching into all nations, is tearing down Esau Edom. It's helping, bring his kingdom down, his rulership. because this is what it's all about. Jacob and Esau, we're at the end. Esau is at the end of his rulership. He's the top class ruling heathen nation along with the other nations. It says, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're at the end of Esau's eon, Esau's age of rule, along with the other heathens. All right, so us preaching is the beginning of Jacob to follow, you know. Salakia. And then let me get this real quick. Romans 10 and shit, where is it? Damn, Salakia. I'm gonna start at Romans 10 and let me see. I'm gonna start at 14. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, which is Yahweh Bashim Shai. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without the preacher? And the Lord got his man out there telling you, you know, who Yahweh Bashim Shai is, you know, who to believe on. All right. It says, verse 15, and how shall they preach except they be sent, as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the words of the Lord. It says, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and the words into the ends of the world. So this truth has been spread via the unicorn, like I speaks about in Job. So our sound, you know, our preaching have went into all nations. You know, and then what? The end is coming. The end is here. All right. You got something up?
Yeah.
All right.
What did you just read?
Romans 10 and well, the main point was in 18, but I started at like 14, 13. Yeah.
It sounded like this one. I want to make sure I wasn't reading the same thing.
All right.
So Psalms 19 and 4
Oh, yeah.
says, their line is gone out throughout all the earth, and their words the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. It's like brother said, the main thing that pushes his word out is the internet. Now you don't hear that and, well, I'm just going to do videos. No, because if the Lord has appointed you to preach, to teach His word, you need to be going out in the highways and byways too, because that's the main work. That's where you're really presenting your body as a living sacrifice. Anybody can throw a video up. It's a whole different thing when you're actually out there in the elements with scoffers in your face. All right, with the fact that Esau could pull up and air you out, that's presenting your body as a living sacrifice, in season, out of season. You're not there ain't no in season, out of season in your room. You got the AC on and shit. You got a blanket on. No, we're talking about, you gotta go out there. Right. But ultimately we know that the word is pushed out through the internet, which is why you have one of those elites that said he wished the internet was never created because it's exposing Esau Edom. Which, I mean, really, it does both sides. Esau uses the internet to corrupt the minds of people across the globe, to make certain trends, things of that nature. But Yahweh Shema Shai uses the internet to push out righteousness. So those that are meant to receive it can receive it off of their phone. They're on the way to work listening to one of the apostles' videos. You don't need a physical, apostle or elder or brother there in the room with you. You can just press on a video.
Mm-hmm.
That was it on that.
All right. This is Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried out. She uttered her voice in the streets, where we're teaching at, is on the streets. It says she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city. She uttered her words, saying, I'm going to stop right there. So that's the main point. You're on the highways and byways pushing this word, where it's being recorded. This is Job 39 and 10. No, 9. It says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? Now we know the unicorns ain't real. So this is your internet, your satellite, right? That's what's abiding in your crib. It says, can thou bind the unicorn with his bands and not furrow, or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Will thou trust him? So will you trust in this internet because his strength is great, or will thou leave thy labor to him? So when you push these videos out, you're trusting in the internet to do the rest of the work. He's able to it says because his strength is great, his great power in the internet. He's pushing this truth out basically, you know, throughout different countries, because you can learn about this all over the world. It said the sound went out throughout the earth, so it's great strength in the internet because his strength is great, or will thou leave thy labor up to him? Right? You're doing these videos, you letting the labor, you letting him do the pushing out. You letting the internet, do the work basically. It says, "Wilt thou believe him that he will bring home thy seed, which is the nation of Israel, right, and gather it into thy barn," right? So, you believe, it says, without believing him, without trusting his internet, that he's gathering the elect, the 1/3. All right. So, without believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into thy barn. And the answer is yes. We trust in the internet because we know that Yahweh Shema Shai made it for that specific type of reason, in today's time. So the elect can get it wherever they are. Whoever it's made for, that's who's going to receive it. You got something else?
This is Second Ezra chapter 6 and 27 to 28. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which had been so long without fruit shall be declared." So this knowledge is being brought out ever since Rabbi Abba Bivens in 1969, 1970, which fulfilled the 350-year prophecy, all right, the 3.5 days from 1619 to 1969. And ever since Rabbi Abba Bivens, the truth has sprung up in the earth. Yeah, one West, and then now here we are, 2024, we got the apostles and elders who we give double honors to, still laboring, still pushing, all the way down to us younger brothers. And it's not going to stop. We're not going to stop teaching this word until the Lord tells us it's time to be done. And then at that point, we're not going to stop applying these scriptures till the end of time, which is never. Because in the kingdom of heaven, it's not like you're going to apply these scriptures and then you get to the kingdom of heaven and be a nigga. You're going to get to the kingdom and be able to perfectly observe the knowledge that you had before. And that's the beautiful part about it, because we don't want to continue to see this wicked world flourish. We don't want it to continue to go on forever like Esau Edom does. We want this place to be destroyed. We want Yahweh Shai to come back and set everything in order. And that starts with this word getting pushed out to essentially righteously brainwash the men and women that are meant to receive it. Starting with the 144,000, which is the governing body, the leaders.
Yep. Then I got this real quick. Let me see. Damn, I don't want that. Damn. Oh, there you go. It's Isaiah 62 and verse. Yep, Isaiah 62, and I'm gonna start at 6, main points in 7 says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent." So don't stop, being a watchman, spreading the good news, warning our people. It says, "And give him no rest till he establish, until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth." And that's what's getting ready to happen. So we're not going to rest until Yahweh Shah tell us, hey, no more talking, no more, on the highways and byways, pushing this truth, making videos. So we're not going to give Yahweh Shah rest until he makes us a praise in the earth, which Jerusalem is a people for, it's a place. And then let me get this real quick. This is Hosea 1 and 10. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered nor measured. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, unto us, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, you are the sons of living power." So this truth which came out of Babylon, America the Great. I mean, yeah, I mean, shit, same thing. Babylon the Great, America. Us preaching is said that we're not the sons of living power, and we are. It's gonna be the Lord's gonna magnify Jerusalem. He's gonna make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, starting with Yahweh Shai. When he makes his return, raises man up, gives him spiritual powers to heal, to defeat the enemy. It says, "Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, both northern and southern kingdom, and appoint themselves one head. They shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel," which is another name of Israel. And of course, King David will be king, and ultimately, be Yahweh Shai, King David on down. So this place, America, Jerusalem will be praised, raised up. You got something out?
I got one more.
Okay, because I don't have nothing else after that.
This is can't make that up. Like the Blue Letter Bible, on the right it will have like an ad or a sponsor.
Yeah.
It says "Sowing God's Word."
Damn.
That's exactly what we're doing through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Yeah.
So I got this Ezekiel 37:1, because it all takes place when the word, comes out and the elect wake up to who they are and what they're supposed to be doing. It says, "The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So this is talking about how the Israelites, well, not necessarily the whole nation of Israel, because we know 2/3 here in America and the rebels across the globe have to be destroyed, but ultimately all Israel in the kingdom. But starting with the elect, they're going to receive their identity, who they really are. They're going to find out that they're not black or Latino or Native American or, for some Italian or Irish or whatever, whatever byword you've been put under. Being an Israelite, you will understand who you really are and what your purpose is. Because every Jake, essentially, they're always trying to soul seek and try to find out why they're here. They're always trying to find purpose in life. Most of the heathens, they just do whatever the fuck they want because they want to do it. They're not ever seeking nothing. But Israel is always trying to seek their purpose. Like, no, this can't be it. There's got to be something more to it. What am I here for? They're always questioning things. Well, now you know. You're an Israelite from whatever respective tribe, and you need to be serving Yahweh Shema Shai to the utmost best of your ability that you possibly can. So with hopes that you and your household can be saved. That's the whole point. Ecclesiastes 12:13. We're not here to fulfill the lust of the flesh. We're here to serve the Lord. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was all I had.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
But Lord, when that this lesson was edifying to the elect, before we close, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Shah HaKodash. The honors go out to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.